Okay, now we're going to talk about how we could use the band in our footwork. So as we talked before, we are using our stabilizing glutes, so our gluteus minimus, medius, and also the other muscle that sits on the side here called our TFL. So let's pop the band on and over our thighs. We're going to come down, lay on our back. Now, how will this band be useful? So as we said before, we're using it so that we can fire up our side glutes a little bit more. So we have a little bit of pull on the outside of the band, but if your clients put this on and the band is too tight and it pulls their knees in too close, that's called a valgus, take the band off them, okay? It's not actually useful for them because their knees are like almost knocking. We find that can happen with people who have got really strong and muscly legs or just a bigger build, because the bands are quite small. So if you imagine somebody's normal leg might be, you know, half my leg a little bit bigger because they're so muscly, or they've been carrying around some weight in their life, so their legs are going to be bigger, beautiful big legs. This is not going to work for them. This is going to make it too hard, and it's also going to put them out of alignment. So get rid of the band, okay? This is only useful if people can keep their knees in alignment with their feet without the knees falling back in. So you can do all the same stuff we've just been talking about with your footwork, on your heels, on your toes. You can even do your single leg work, and you might like to hold halfway, extend your leg to the sky, and do some abduction exercises here. So all different stuff you can do. You can lift up, extend, yeah? So it's just about adding in that layer of tension that could be useful. So I'm just showing you a range of different things that you can do. You might pause halfway and do little pulses, abduction pulses with both knees out to the sides. Whatever you want. There's heaps of stuff you can do here. So have a play, write it down. Write down what you would like to do in your next class plan. Here's our friendly ball. Usually balls with footwork in between our thighs, but I'll show you a couple of things that we can do. So what muscles are we working when we're squeezing the ball in between our thigh? If you said your adductors, ADD, adductors, you are correct. Now, what are some of those muscles? Can you say them out loud just as we start this? So I'm just going to start a normal leg press as we go through those muscles. So our adductors, we have adductor longus, adductor brevis, adductor magnus, gracilis. There's one more, main one. If you said it, you're probably correct. It has just evaded me. I cannot think of it. So we are using our adductors here. We're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. You'll feel them firing pretty damn quick. You can pause halfway. You can do pulses. Okay, the other way that you can use this ball is actually to pop the ball in between your heels and pop your toes onto the foot bar. So what we're doing here is we're activating our inner thighs. We're in our Pilates V, yeah? So you've got your heels together, your toes out to the side. As we push away, you're squeezing into that ball. Your heels drop lower than the bar. You're not all the way raised up onto your tippy toes. And you come back in. Nice squeeze into that ball into your heels. How good is that? That is so fun. Ooh, it's pretty challenging. So same thing, just do your flow. If your flow are the 3 sets like I did or something like that, just remember the flow and you add that in for the whole thing. So clients know what to do next, pretty much. And then you change it up for your next class. Yep, so that's a whole heap of fun ball stuff. You can always have weights on your wrists. You can have that band on your hands, and you can have ball in your hands for a little squeeze. Chest press, it's just for something different, okay? This is not doing much. When we squeeze, yes, we are working into our pecs, plus our lats, plus if we're pulling our shoulders down into the carriage, a little bit of traps as well, descending traps. So yeah, have fun with that. That's some ball fun. And then I think we all know what we do with our circle. It's a little bit hard with footwork, and to be honest, I don't like it. It gives me bruises. But we can pop it in between our inner thighs. It's just that it digs straight into your muscles. Like if you think about actually pushing up against a corner of a wall and you're pushing your arm into it, you get that dint. That's what you're doing with this thing. I don't know. I don't love it, but you guys might really enjoy. If you're using it here, you can't really extend the whole way. I mean, you can, but it's just awkward. So if you love it and you find your clients love it, you can do heaps of things here. I personally would rather use it for more of a pec engager, so chest engagement, anterior delts, front of your shoulders. So you could do squeeze, release. You could squeeze it the whole time and then just add in some triceps. Yeah, get creative. You might even do, I don't know, I'm just making this up on the spot. I've never actually done this, but could I reach for my toe and tap, come back down, squeeze, reach for my toe, tap, come back down, squeeze. I don't know, I've never done that before, but what are you doing here? What's the purpose? Okay, I'm adding in coordination. Yes, because we're training people's coordination, their proprioception through Pilates as well. That is a massive, massive aim. So do I want to take this up and over? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm having fun. And if I can justify what I'm doing with a real reason, then we're winning. You can also have hand weights in your hands. I didn't even give you that option. You can have dumbbells in your hands. So pretend I have dumbbells in my hands. I'm lowering them down. I'm lifting back up. Here, what am I working? What muscles do you think you're engaging to make this happen? My arm comes down. I have to squeeze to come back up. Anterior delts, lats for control. Yeah, latissimus dorsi. Descending traps. You're working into the middle of the back to actually keep yourself stable here, so that's your rhomboids. You're working your obliques to keep yourself stable. All of your core's clearly working because it has to hold you here and help for this to happen. Help you to perform this movement. See my words, honestly. So yeah, you can do out to the side, work your chest. You can do triceps. So many fun different things that you can do here, my friends. So play around. I want you to write yourself 3 different class plans for footwork using, actually do 4 different class plans for footwork. One with the weights, one with the band, one with the ball, and maybe one with hand weights, because I don't know, if you want to use this, you can. I'm sure you'll figure out some far more creative things than I've just told you. But have fun, write it down, and then do what I said at the start. If you can, teach it to your class in your room. Doesn't matter if someone's home and they're judging you, who cares? You're like making waves with your future. Yeah, don't be embarrassed about what other people think might be embarrassing. You let that go to the keeper. Walk around your house, prance around, teach the whole class and have fun with it. Write any comments in the comment section if you have any questions, or reach out to me on my social media, Studio M. Okay, bye.